morning or good afternoon, whatever time of day you might be viewing this. I want to welcome you to Miss Mannen's Music Time. I have a really fun movement exercise for you today, so I want you to be up and at 'em and ready to go. All right. So today I would like to share with you a fun dance that is Danish. Danish means that it's from Denmark, which is a country in Europe. And it's a fun little dance that has 7 moves. And it's called 7 jumps for that reason. And the jumps can be a variety of things. So I'm going to show you one version of the dance. And then I want you to think about how you could change the dance and have fun with it with your family and siblings at home. So the first thing I want to make sure you remember is the difference between beat and rhythm. And there's something that I've shared with many of you that I've seen so far this year. And it's a little poem that I like to share with you that really explains the difference between beat and rhythm. And it goes like this. The beat stays the same, but the rhythm changes with the words. The beat stays the same, but the rhythm changes with the words. So it's just simply the beat does stay the same for that part of the poem. It's always the same. Then when we get to the second line, but the rhythm changes with the words, our clapping matches our words, and it gives us the rhythm of those words. But the rhythm changes with the words. Try it with me. The beat stays the same, but the rhythm changes with the words. And that's actually a pretty tricky rhythm. And it would be really hard to share that rhythm with you with notes or really trying to explain the counts. But because we have these wonderful words that we can match, basically we're matching the syllables with our claps, we can learn really interesting and intricate rhythms really quickly together. So let's just do that one more time before we move on. The beat stays the same, but the rhythm changes with the words. All right, you should be standing, just like you see me here, because we're going to be moving our bodies through these 7 moves. And along with the 7 moves, as we build to them, we're going to be paying careful attention to the beat. And remember, the beat stays the same. So we'll be just patting very steady on our thighs to begin with, 8 counts, and then 8 counts of claps. So let's just do that together real quick to practice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So every round of this little dance will include our pats and our claps, 8 of each. Then our first move is going to focus on our legs. The first move is going to be a balance pose because we're listening to a long, beautiful tone from a violin. And when that note is holding or sustained, we're holding and sustained. We're in a balance pose. Then when we hear that note again, we bring our leg down and we get ready to go back to the pats and claps. Then our song is going to build. We'll always start with this same leg, and then you'll just be watching for the new moves as we move through 7 different moves. So you'll be watching me for those. They're real easy to pick up, so I don't need to give you a preview. But just remember, it's always starting with the same leg to begin. And then at the end, we always come back to our pats and our claps. Here we go, and 5, 6, 7, 8. There's that long tone. Now we bring it back down. Get ready. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. Same leg. Other side. Back down. That was a long one. Did you fall over like me? That's one. That's two. That's three. 4. 5. 6. And 7. Hi, everybody. Back up you come. You did it. So as you might have noticed, the 7 jumps really were just 3 moves plus our head at the end. And the reason why is because our bodies are pretty much split in 2. We have almost 2 of everything. We have our 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 nostrils, our shoulders, arms, and the different parts of our arms. If we split ourselves right down the middle, we almost have 2 of everything. So the 7 jumps, if you decide to take this further with your family at home, you just want to come up with moves, one on one side and then repeat it on the other side. 3 different times. So let me show you what I mean. All right, so these are just some different suggestions, and I'd love for you guys to come back to this video any old time and listen to this song and come up with your own moves and not necessarily follow along and just use the music that you're hearing. Because it's a fun game for each of you to come up with your own ideas for how to build the 7 jumps. So here's one more example for you. Get ready. It's a little more difficult. And pat. 7, 8. And up we go, balancing. Back down. 7, 8. Nice, steady beat. Other side. Back down and first side. Woo. Straight leg, bent leg. 5, 6, steady beat. One bent leg, 2 bent legs, and back upright. Here we go. First move. Our new second move. 1 bent knee, 2 bent knees. Back up. Up we go. Balance it out. Good job. Up we come. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What are we gonna move? Our head again. And up. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. And give yourself a nice ending like that, and go have some fun with this with your family today.